Hello everybody, Vader86 here to review some different types of water. I have, day old water, some cool water out of the fridge, Coca-Cola, and some milk. Okay, let's get this review going, and I'll be ranting about some things. First off, very good. I like this. Next, let's compare two of these. Obviously, this video was inspired by Modest Pelican. Before I started watching him, I was pretty dehydrated. But with his videos and, him telling us to stay hydrated, I really do feel like a better person when staying hydrated. Is it supposed to do that? Dale water, it tastes pretty bad. Like, in the middle of summer in Texas, it's not good. I'm gonna review cool water this time. That's pretty good. Whoa, better slow down. I just need some more water to review. Cola is up next. I like this water. Many people say it's like, unhealthy, but can't be that unhealthy. The first ingredient is literally water. So, mostly water. Definitely stay hydrated with this, but won't compare to this one. Next, cow juice. Makes your bones strong, but how does it compare to water? Cow juice, pretty good. Yeah, while I drink these, I'll rant about some things. First, Monster Hunter World. Ugh. Didn't know why I did that. I'll continue drinking my cool water. So, as you know, a gun lance main, people ask, why do you main gun lance when there are more viable weapons in the meta? One, how do I put this? The reason why you main gun lance I'm so sorry. It's for one, explosions. When people think of gun lance, they expect it's a bayonet with a knife on the end. No, that doesn't make sense. It's a bayonet with a gun. The genius people at Catcom turned the whole bayonet, you take, instead of a gun and putting a blade on it, you take a blade and put a gun on it. That's just genius, okay? But simply explosions. What you expect, slow, oh, it's just a musket, it's just a big musket, it's just the lance, but longer attacks. That's not true. When you play gun lance, it feels like you're in a Michael Bay movie. What I expected, slow, hazard, tripping. What I got, you are a artillery gun, but instead of a mile away, you shoot at a monster's face 10 feet away. And with some hidden stats, Capcom planned to make shellings crit, and that would be so busted. What's happening? That's my cat socks. So, if it could crit, that would be so busted, right? So you can go melee gunlands, but all of those like stats and stuff will complete with artillery, and that would be just so good, especially for normal bursts and long type gunlance. I'm not sure about wide because poke. You could do I saw something about. Hi, Josh. I'm making YouTube video. Hey, Sammy. That was my aunt. Hey, Sammy. So, it could be good for like the thrust combo because it will benefit from crits. Because it will benefit from crits and pretty good. Other than that, two favorite weapons would be. I use the hammer rot for arena when I can't, use gunlance. But other than that, it would be hunting horn and switch axe. And switch axe, because the switch axe also has, explosions on it, especially the thing where you go in and then click Y a lot as it goes up. I'm not sure what that's called. I do like switch axe. It's a very cool idea. And for the Monster Hunter design contest, there was this one where it's like an Agent 47 briefcase, and then it like flips open and this like dental thing comes out. You know what I'm talking about, where the little metal pole and it has the hook at the end, and it's just amazing. I found it on Google, and it's like wyvern dentistry, a new professional profession, and then it has this like fiberglass, or not fiberglass, how do you put this? Bulletproof glass shield. Very, normal. So you get, you see the monster as you're trying to dentist it. And obviously it is a gun lance, and it has that cold, briefcase thing. So, what, even if it's on your back, I would like it to where you carry it like this, like Agent 47. I think that would be the coolest thing ever. It's a gun lance too, so very good. What will I think the shelling type would be? Obviously, it would be long type shelling, right? It's like, a needle. So, it'll go directly into the wyvern's mouth. And dragon dentistry. So, what I think is, dragons, right, their teeth has to be somewhat rotten. So, I think this profession will definitely pay a lot. Well, I think rewards. So, obviously, it definitely has to crit with, mouth attacks and face attacks. Will it do KO damage? No. And other than that, dual blades. My opinion about dual blades is that, or rather, dual blades versus insect glaive for farming. I prefer dual blades better. Even though, dual blades and long swords are only for weebs, right? But no, it's for farming only. And you gotta recreate that, Monster Hunter U trailer where they spin down the bear off. Oh, that was just cool. Speed running wise, people didn't really like Gunlance until some Japanese guy. He did a really cool run on full burst style on a monster, and that's honestly very fun with Gunlance. And people, what's that weapon? I never heard of it before. It's Gunlance. Gunlance. Explosions. Michael Bay. Okay. Now, another game I like to play other than Monster Hunter is obviously Apex Legends. So, my opinion about the meta right now. Obviously, they changed up the meta to make some guns better than others, like the Havoc. And I think for next season, bring Devotion back. Devotion's always been my favorite weapon. The what's it called? RP. The RPN on like the end of the charge is crazy because you can just melt people. It fires so fast at the end. Turbocharger was kind of hard to find since it was gold hop up. Whenever you find a turbocharger, it feels like you couldn't find a Devotion or a Havoc. And when you found a Devotion, it feels like you can never find a turbocharger. But bring it back and make it so that it can fit on Havoc too. So people say, what will Select Fire be on? I think it should go to the Mastiff. Okay. My idea is to have the different mode, it will be Slam Fire. It'll make sense too. Pump action shotgun. Character. Well, they'll have to make like an animation. Boom, boom, boom. But I think it's very cool, right? So, but won't that be, OP? I'm like, so, obviously, it's, Slam Fire, it'll fire very fast. And people will, but here's the thing. Not the recoil, the reload times where you have to put individual. Imagine how fast you'll burn through, your entire clip with the, Mastiff with that. So obviously it will be burst damage. Maybe you put only 3 shells into one person, or maybe because long range Mastiff does exist. Okay, when you're on like the top of a little hill, popping people for 30 each time they poke out their little campy hole. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Got some kills because people are way too overly confident with a Mastiff on top of the hill. Even though things like R301 are better, but you have to land all of your hits, and that's only when you can hit them. So with that, popping off that one shot, obviously 30 damage. Good way to damage farm. Opinion about sniper rifles. Obviously, I like longbow better than triple take, even though I will admit triple take is meta right now. Longbow has been really fun. The Sentinel, I don't know. With Season 4, where they came out with Revenant and the Sentinel, both of them being so underpowered, when something leaves a bad taste in your mouth that you can't forgive of? That's me and the Sentinel. Because longbow, I'll use longbow, okay. Sentinel I normally use it with no iron sights at all. I just use the stock one. Do people understand what stock means? It means normal. The normal iron sights, because I think those are really good. Because those, right? So I remember a play I had. I was just popping people for 70 on top of a building every time they came out their pee-pee hole. Because they were peeping. Did I say pee-pee hole? No. Pee-pee hole, yeah. So they kept peeping, right? And then, so obviously, shield bats were very important, but when you can drain someone last season, it was kind of worth it. But now with 2 cells, yeah, I can, verify it. It's pretty good, but not for long range. Fast bullet, but it has good drop, or rather, not very good drop. Because it continues you worse and worse at longer ranges. And obviously for 360 no-scope montages, Sentinel will be advised because it's pretty good for that. Do I watch Apex Legends montages? No. But some of the daily clips one, where they have that clickbait, I don't know, it is pretty enticing. As a full-on caustic main, I came from Pathfinder in season 4 when I switched. Because, I don't know, Pathfinder, really good. I still can I'm still really good with him, with all that, experience. But I switched over to Caustic because, I see how good he is. And honestly, Caustic being in the meta right now is really good. Only way to counter Caustic is counter Caustic. Caustic's meta, right? Inside buildings, inside open areas with cover, gas. I play him super aggressively. I don't like the passive, campy style. Super aggressive. That's the best way to go. At least for me, kills. You survive a lot more with, better stuff. And yeah, he can hold down a building. Either you want to ambush, or you just not let them get inside of the building. Now, obviously, landing bunker is the best thing ever. It's because this Bloodhound, he just went into one of those tiny rooms, and then, and then, how do you say this? His entire team went in there because there was like a Spitfire, a Hemlock, and like 2 P2020s. Good drop on that building. They just forgot I was a Caustic, so I threw 2 of my gas traps in there, 1 to lock the door, right? And I had 2 arc stars. You can do this thing. Preempt the arc star, open it like that. You can do it with bunker too, because people open it, then fire. What it is, open it as you're throwing it. Best way to go for me. Anything, yeah, it is the best way to go. Havoc. I like the Havoc, and they should bring Turbocharger back and nerf it. That's my opinion for next season, and make like something like, I don't know, like the Spitfire and the Hemlock, or even the Mozambique more interesting next season, so people actually use those underrated guns, right? Bring Devotion back. What weapon should they switch it with? I believe they should switch it with the... Let's think about this. Should they add one? They should add a new weapon, or should they, switch it out? I think because people, fault SMG, they want that. I don't want it, to be honest. I play a lot of Timefall 2. Grapple in that game, I like it. Grapple, I made. And feels overly similar to the R97. So should they add it? No. Like, I like the cool effect with the P2020, where it has, the thing. It feels like amp bullets, which I think is really cool. But plus, running P2020 with Hammer Point is really good. Got an 11 kill game with Bloodhound, with Mozambique and Mastiff. Obviously with Hammer Point. So, and then pull out the Mozam. One tap some kids. So, that is my ranting, and to conclude with the review, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, Burger King foot lettuce. Next, this is the real number 5, Brita filtered water, higher rated than old bottled water. So, yeah, it's really good, Pour some in. And so that's the conclusion. Subscribe to Modest Pelican Gaming, and obviously drop a sub. And next time I'm going to make a lever action guide video, so look out for that. Drop a sub. Goodbye.